Construction on the light rail train known as the Aurora line has been rolling along, and now it's kicking into even higher gear. We are at the halfway point in the project, and the next phase will turn a lot of heads. Here's producer Jenny Castor.
2015 is really when you're going to see the light rail come together.
Yes, this sign says it all.
There's going to be activity everywhere.
Aurora is going to be very busy this year.
And you got track and system just coming right behind us.
Kiewit civil field engineer Courtney knows this is the exciting part of the RTD project for all of us.
Finally starting to see where you can actually put a train on the tracks.
Let's join her for a visit to some of the busiest spots. First stop, I-225 Station, where a lot of work has already been done.
I-225 Station is the first station that we started out of 8 of the stations, and it's starting to get near completion. This would be where you would board. So this is the exact same rail that you guys saw last year being welded together.
That was 10 months ago. Now the finishing touches are being added.
Behind me I have the ballast cars, and the ballast is just the rock that you see around the tracks and the ties.
And power for the trains is on its way through wire like this.
So we're currently starting to hang our messenger wire, and the messenger wire holds onto the contact wire, and the contact wire is what delivers the energy to drive the light rail.
Next stop, the heart of Aurora's city center.
Behind me we have Center Point and Sable intersection.
Here a lot of work is underway to upgrade and enhance utilities, including stormwater drainage, before the first light rail track can even be set. Drive by and you'll see some impressive work.
This is the 108-inch pipe that's going to go along Sable. What I'm standing in is the big reason why we have all the closures that we do. This isn't a small piece of pipe. I can't even touch the top or the sides. To put this in, we need a lot of room. Each one of these pieces is 33,400 pounds.
This scope of work will require detours for our safety.
Sable all the way from Expo to Alameda is going to be shut down for all the work that we have.
It's this area that's going to bring some of the biggest change to Aurora's landscape.
And I'm standing right about where the new train is going to go for the light rail. Right over here on my right is Sable, and this is pretty close to where the new train is going to be right here on my left, running up on the east side of Sable.
The Aurora line will travel next to traffic, and at times through the center of Exposition Avenue. It's a design that takes some detailed planning and construction.
It's going to be a little bit chaotic, but we're going to manage it with different lane closures and making sure we're keeping the public safe.
Next stop, near the future Peoria station. Major bridge work is underway as the Sand Creek Flyover Bridge prepares to cross over busy Peoria Street.
Well, currently we're working on the columns and caps, and in the next 2 months we're going to be setting girders. We're going to have full closures at night, some northbound and southbound.
This year is going to be impressive. We'll keep you updated along the way. For Aurora News Weekly, I'm Jenny Castor.
Gabi Johnson is going to help keep us updated as well. She's the Public Information Officer for the I-225 contractor, Kiewit. There is so much stuff going on. It's exciting.
So much going on, totally.
What's the best way for drivers to really stay on top of all of this?
I would say our best communication outlet is definitely our weekly construction updates that we send. So we suggest everyone go to our website, rtd-fasttracks.com, and if you click on the 225 light rail tab there, it will take you to where you can sign up for these updates and get more detailed information. And also on these weekly updates, it gives you links to see detour maps and further information. And we just really encourage everyone to pay attention to signage when you're driving out there as well.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on those
Definitely.
weekly updates for sure.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about the big closures that are coming up?
Yeah. So as Courtney said in the video, 2015 is a huge year for us. We have a lot to get done, and with that comes a lot of lane restrictions, a lot of full closures. So currently, as you saw in the video, Center Point is closed for utility work, and then we will be closing Sable fully both directions in the next couple of weeks, and that will be from Exposition all the way up to Alameda for additional utility work there. And then another big closure is on Abilene between 2nd and Ellsworth. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks as well. And then, you know, there's just going to be various intersection closures, and because the track will have to cross at grade
Sure.
through a lot of the intersections, so we will have to close those down eventually to install the track and do additional work there. So.
How do you handle parking at the I-lift station? What's the plan?
Yeah, so there's another contractor who will be building that parking structure, and it will eventually hold 600 spaces, so it will be great for that station.
What would you say is the most exciting thing coming up this year?
I mean, for me, this is my first light rail job, so it's very exciting to see the progress and, you know, just really seeing the transformation of the guideway itself and seeing the track installed and seeing the overhead catenary poles up is really cool to see, and I'm proud to be a part of such an important transportation project through the city. So
much of the construction has been kind of hidden, you know, underground and behind the scenes kind of stuff. So now we're really getting to see.
Yeah,
it's more visual.
Getting a
seeing
full
it come
grasp.
together.
Definitely.
Very cool. All right, thank you so much, Gabi,
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Again, you can find everything you need to know about the entire Fast Tracks project by going to Aurora's website, auroragov.org. Just click on the light rail icon at the bottom of the homepage.